Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Risa, and today I'm going to be following a James Charles tutorial on how to get perfect skin with makeup. So I'm just going to be using everyday makeup and following the tutorial to see if I can get similar results or the same results without using the same makeup he uses in the tutorial. So if you want to see that, watch the video, stick to the end to see the results, and that's about it. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is moisturize. That's the first step in the tutorial. I'm going to be using Nivea Essentials. This one's for oily skin and it has SPF 15. It says it's a 24-hour moisture boost. So the next thing he does is he uses a primer, and he uses the Professional primer. I'm going to be using Baby Skin Pore Eraser by Maybelline. So he just puts this on all of his pory spots, except for his nose, because apparently it makes everything slide off your nose. And I'm just going to let that sit for a second because we gotta let a sister dry. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is paint our nose. Okay, this is for under your eyes, but I'm going to use the new Instant Age Rewind concealer it's a dark circles eraser. And I think this is by Maybelline New York, and I'm just gonna go for it.
I know this looks crazy right now, but adding this first layer of concealer all around the nose region is really gonna add like a layer of reinforcement when it comes to the foundation later on. So if the foundation kind of wears off throughout the day, it'll wear off to the concealer underneath.
I'm gonna blend this in with a beauty blender a little bit. Just let it all get in there. This does not feel great. I don't think I'm supposed to do above my lip, but like, this is what's happening, okay?
So the next step is going to be a foundation, and for today's video I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am personally in the shade Nude.
And I'm using Fenty Beauty, the Rihanna's foundation, and I'm using the shade 190. I probably should have like thought about what I was gonna say before I filmed this video, but we're gonna shake this up a little bit. Do a nice sister shake. We're gonna have a lot of sister sayings in this video because this is recreating James Charles tutorial, or following it, but same difference. So what he does is actually puts it on his hand and rubs it on his face before he puts it on, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I kind of just skipped that part. I watched this video earlier, but I don't remember. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I always put it on my sponge, like on my hand and then on my sponge, and it always sucks up a lot of the foundation, so maybe this is better, who knows. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. So next we're gonna do concealer. Let's just see what James is doing. I'm just gonna put it everywhere he does it. I think this is gonna darken my face and not lighten it, but I kind of sister regret this. So I'm supposed to press the creases out. I'm not sure how to do that, but
I'm just gonna go to the pointy end of my damp beauty blender and just kind of push those creases up, being sure not to be too harsh.
I don't know how he looks so good, honestly. I just look like a hot mess. Like, I'm just trying too hard. Okay, so I'm supposed to dip it into my Laura Mercier powder. He uses a mix of the Laura Mercier Translucent and the Tarte. They've got the peach collection. I'm not sure what it's called. Sweet Peach. I have the palette. But I don't have the powder, so we're going to just be using the Laura Mercier and not mixing, because a sister's got to do what a sister's got to do. So I'm supposed to take my damp beauty blender and dip it into the Laura Mercier translucent powder. and bake under my eyes. I think I'm supposed to do my whole face like this. I hope this is really embarrassing for me to post. And then one day I do better videos and then I look back and I think, damn, who was she? What was she doing with herself? She looks like a ghost. But like a ghost with the wrong foundation. I'm really getting into this, guys. Like, I'm just trying my best here. So I'm supposed to spray my face with Max Fix Plus, which I'm pretty sure is just water. So like, can I just use like a setting spray? Should I go get some water and a spray thing? I guess I should. Okay, I'm back, and I got some water in this old jar that I had that has a spray nozzle on it. So what I'm supposed to do is spray my face with this. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm really scared. Now my face has water on it. I don't know, I'm sure Max Fix Plus is more than just water, but that's what I've got, some water. He says it's water at one point, so.
Once again, I'm gonna get my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna give my face a light spritz of water. A light spritz of water.
So now I'm supposed to bronze my face. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. I didn't know this was waterproof. Sis. That's tea there. I don't know where my cheekbones are right here, but like, I don't know how to bronze. I just kind of go for it, so that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm also supposed to do under my chin. Ooh, that is not blended. No, 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 no. I love how realistic this is. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm supposed to contour my nose. I don't know how to do this. I already hate it. I already can't. No. I'm so confused. Okay, so I kind of did this wrong. You're supposed to use a fluffy brush, but like, I'm just gonna attempt to blend this out. Okay, so I skipped a whole step, which was doing the outside of my contour. I literally can't see what I look like. This mirror is not helpful. So I'm just gonna take this brush and kind of like blend everything together because right now I look really dumb. So now I'm supposed to take the contour up to my forehead, which is what I did with the bronzer, but like it was supposed to be contour, but whatever. Also supposed to go along the jaw. I have like no jaw, so. Like this kind of just looks like I've got dirt on my face. Like I had a rough day. I was out in the fields, working the farm, you know? Anyways, so next we have blush. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and this is called Harmony. So he just uses a little bit of blush and he kind of follows the line of his contour and bronzer. The highlight I'm going to be using is Laura Mercier. This is, I don't know what it is. This is Indiscretion Face Illuminator Powder. So what he does, this looks really crusty, so I'm not sure I want to show it, but he just dips it in his highlight. I'm gonna get a lot on there. And then he sprays it with his MAC FX spray. So I'm just gonna spray it with my water. I lost the highlight, there it is. Apparently this makes it go on better and makes you look more highlighted, so right on the top of my cheekbone is where this is going, so I think that's right there. It just feels like I'm rubbing water on my face. I'm not sure what is supposed to be happening. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's a little hard to see, but it goes on better than it normally does.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, I'm pleasantly surprised. So let's move on. I'm prepared now. Okay, so the next thing I'm supposed to do is my nose highlight. So I'm gonna use that little brush that I was talking about earlier, even though I hate it. You basically just do what you did before with the highlight. Dip it in. Just gotta get a lot on there just in case. I'm gonna tap it off a little bit. And then I'm gonna spray it with the water. I'm not even sure you can see what's happening over here. And then you put a little bit on the tip of your nose and then a lot on the bridge.
If you put it just on the tiniest tip of the nose ridge, right in between those two contour lines, it's really gonna further the illusion and make it look like your nose bridge is literally like...
Do I look snatched? So the last thing I have to do is bake my face. And I just sprayed my beauty blender instead of getting it wet and damp again. So I'm just gonna dip that in my powder. Oh, that's not cute. There's a lot on there. I don't know, I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm supposed to do the sides of my nose. I think I need to get less. It's gonna go everywhere. Okay, well I'm supposed to do the sides of my nose underneath my contour, so like right here. Okay, maybe I should use a smaller beauty blender. I do have a smaller one. I think that's a better idea. That's a lot better than it looked before. I know you couldn't see it, but oh, I love this. Okay, now for the other side. Back to using my big beauty blender here and do under my contour to clean it up.
If you're someone who is just starting off with contouring or is struggling with placing the contour in the right place, I'm going to grab a little bit more powder and just pack this right underneath the line of my contour. And when I wipe this off in a little while, it's going to kind of brighten up that entire area and just clean up the contour, which just makes it look a little bit more defined and a little bit more cut and snatched.
We better look sister snatched. We're gonna bake them out on my forehead too. Now this isn't part of the tutorial, but like, who doesn't make their own steps in tutorials when following them? So that's it until I'm done baking, and now I'm gonna go attempt to do my eyebrows so I don't look stupid when this is all over. I think I did a good job. I'm a little disappointed because I'm pretty sure that James Charles' brother Ian did a better job than I did. And also when the twins, the Dolan twins did their makeup, they did a better job than I did too. So this is a little embarrassing, but you know, I tried my best, so it's okay. But the last test is to do a selfie test. So I took a selfie trying to look like James Charles. These are kind of like the actual final results. That's all for the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Bye guys. That was so lame.